do. We have a request here for crystal chandeliers. Also happens to be my son-in-law's favorite song. Okay. For your mother and my son-in-law who might be watching up there in Alberta, Canada, we'll do crystal chandeliers. Okay. Oh, the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on your wall. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. But will the tiny crowd that has you laughing loud help you dry your tears when the new wears off of your crystal chandelier? I never did fit in too well with folks you knew. It's plain to see that the likes of me don't fit with you. So you traded me for the gaiety of the well-to-do, and you turned away from the love I offered you. Oh, the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on your wall. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. But will the tiny crowd that has you laughing loud help you dry your tears when the new wears off of your crystal chandelier? See your picture in the news most every day. You're the chosen girl of the social world, so the stories say. But while the papers smile, it only lasts a while, then it fades away. You'll come home to the love that I offered you someday. Oh, the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on your wall. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. But will the tiny crowd that has you laughing loud help you dry your tears when the new wears off of your crystal chandelier? Oh, the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on your wall. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. But will the tiny crowd that has you laughing now help you dry your tears when the new wears off of your crystal chandelier? When the new wears off of your crystal chandelier. Thank you. pull this off. Yeah. Fox might not be happy about that. Peace in the mailbox. Oh, jealous me and foolish you, the odds were just too great. I couldn't stand those lonely nights, you made me sit and wait. I thought I'd seen the last of you when you walked outside. Said I see you in my dreams each night. The keys in the mailbox, come on in. Sitting here wishing, dear, I had your love again. I'll never even ask you where you've been. The keys in the mailbox, come on in. I said I'd rather be alone than share your company. I said don't come around at all if you want more than me. But sitting here alone, I can't deny the flame that burns. I'd gladly take you back on any terms. So the keys in the mailbox, come on in. Sitting here wishing, dear, I had your love again. I'll never even ask you where you've been. The keys in the mailbox, come on in. The keys in the mailbox, come on in. Sitting here wishing, dear, I had your love again. I'll never even ask you where you've been. The keys in the mailbox, come on in. I'll never even ask you where you've been. The keys in the mailbox, come on in. I'm probably doing a whole bunch of Cameron does too. He does some very different. I said you can attest to it because he did that tonight. The Bob let me down. He does it totally different. That's just to keep you thinking. Yeah, swinging George. This old smoke-filled bar was something I'm not used to. I gave up my home to keep you satisfied. I just called to let you know where I'll be living. It's not much, but I feel welcome here inside. I've got swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stool. My new home has a flashing neon sign. Stop by and see me I've got everything it takes to drive me crazy. I've got everything I need to lose my mind. In here the atmosphere is right for heartache. Thanks to you I'm always here at closing time. I've got swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stool. My new home has a flashing pizza sign. Stop by and see me anytime you want to. Thanks to you I'm always here at closing time. I've got swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stool. My new home has a flashing pizza sign. Stop by and see me anytime you want to. Thanks to you I'm always here at closing time. Yes, you'll always find me here at closing time. Thank you. For my Manitoba friend there, he likes George Jones. George Jones for you. I've had choices since the day that I was born. There were voices that told me right from wrong. If I had listened, oh, I wouldn't be here today, just living and dying with the choices I've made. I was tempted. At an early age I found I liked drinking. Oh, I never turned it down. There were loved ones, but I turned them all away. Now I'm living and dying with the choices I've made. I've had choices since the day that I was born. There were voices that told me right from wrong. If I had listened, oh, I wouldn't be here today, just living and dying with the choices I've made. I'm still paying for the things that I have done. If I could go back, oh Lord knows I'd run. I'm still losing at this game of life I play. Now I'm living and dying with the choices I've made. I've had choices since the day that I was born. There were voices that told me right from wrong. If I had listened, oh, I wouldn't be here today, just living and dying with the choices I've made. just living and dying with the choices I've made. Thank you. The strings are so hot, you gotta cool them down. Yeah, as long as they don't go in my drink. Reasons to quit Willie Nelson. Here's a Willie Nelson song. Reasons to quit. Smoking booze don't do me like before. I'm hardly ever sober. My old friends don't come around much anymore. Reasons to quit. The low is always lower than the high. And the reasons to quit don't outnumber all the reasons why. We keep smoking, we keep drinking, having fun and never thinking, laughing at the price tags that we pay. We keep rolling down the fast lane like two young men feeling no pain, and the reasons to quitting's getting bigger each day. Reasons to quit. I can't afford the habit all the time. I need to be sober. I need to write some new songs that will rhyme. Reasons to quit. I have no rhyme or reason when I'm high. And the reasons to quit don't outnumber all the reasons why. We keep smoking, we keep drinking, having fun and never thinking, laughing at the price tags that we pay. We keep rolling down the fast lane like two young men feeling no pain, and the reasons to quitting's getting bigger each day. We keep smoking, we keep drinking, having fun and never thinking, laughing at the price tags that we pay. We keep rolling down the fast lane like two young men feeling no pain, and the reasons to quit getting bigger each day. Yes, the reasons to quit getting bigger each day. How is it a woman can come on so wild and free, yet insist I don't watch her undress or watch her watch me? She'll stand by the bed and shiver as if she were cold, just to lie down beside me and touch me as if I were gold. One night of love don't make up for 6 nights alone. I'd rather have one than one, Lord, 'cause I'm flesh and bone. Sometimes it seems she ain't worth the trouble at all. She can be worth the world if somehow you could touch her at all. Right or wrong, a woman can own any man. She can take him inside her and hold his soul in her hand. Leave him as weary and weak as a newborn child, fighting to get his first breath and open his eyes. One night of love don't make up for 6 nights alone. I'd rather have one than none, Lord, 'cause I'm flesh and bone. Sometimes it seems she ain't worth the trouble at all. She could be worth the world if somehow you could touch her at all. One night of love don't make up for 6 nights alone. I'd rather have one than none, Lord, 'cause I'm flesh and bone. Sometimes it seems she ain't worth the trouble at all. She could be worth the world if somehow you could touch her at all. She could be worth the world if somehow you touch her at all. Gee, I did know Garth Brooks. I'm trying to think of which one it was now. How about a little bit of Waylon? Waylon Jennings. Waylon Jennings. Well, I've always been crazy for the trouble that it's put me through. Been busted for some things that I did and I didn't do. I can't say I've always been proud of the things that I've done, but I can say I've never intentionally hurt anyone. I've always been different somewhere just 1 foot ahead or behind. It ain't been so easy, but I guess that it shouldn't complain. I've always been crazy, but it's kept me from going insane. Beautiful woman, make sure that you understand the chances you're taking, loving a free living man. Beautiful woman, be sure that you want what you see. Be careful of something that's just what you want it to be. I've always been crazy, but it's kept me from going insane. And nobody knows if it's something to bless or to blame. Well, so far I ain't found a rhyme or a reason to change. I've always been crazy, but it's kept me from going insane. Beautiful woman, make sure that you understand the chances you're taking, loving a free living man. Make sure that you really want what you see. Be careful of something that's just what you want it to be. I've always been crazy, but it's kept me from going insane. And nobody knows if it's something to bless or to blame. Well, so far I ain't found a rhyme or a reason to change. I've always been crazy, but it's kept me from going insane. Yes, I've always been crazy, but it's kept me from going insane. Thank you.
You just have to ask for an ashtray here. You just have to ask for an ashtray. You don't want you butting it on the table.
Here's a John Conley song. Making money at 30 with a wife and a son. A short 5 years later, it all comes undone. She's run back to mama with a boy by her side. I'm wine drunk and running with them on my mind. I'm on the backside of 30 and back on my own. An empty apartment don't feel like a home. The backside of 30, the short side of time. I'm back on the bottom with no will to climb. It's on Monday morning, I just called in sick. I skipped work last Friday just to spend this month's rent. And when my friends ask me, I tell them I'm fine. But my eyes tell a story that my lies can't hide. On the backside of 30 and back on my own, an empty apartment don't feel like a home. The backside of 30, the short side of time, back on the bottom with no will to climb. On the backside of 30 and back on my own, an empty apartment don't feel like a home. The backside of 30, the short side of time, I'm back on the bottom with no will to climb. I'm back on the bottom with no will to climb. Pass me by. I'm good. Would you look at what came down the road today? Wanting me to be one more mistake you made. A bridge to burn to get to someone new. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. You sure look like the traveling kind to me. Well, don't stop if this ain't where you want to be. I don't know what you think you run into. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. Now I'm not going to be your stepping stone among the other hearts that you walked on. God help me if I fall in love with you. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. You sure look like the wandering kind to me. Well, don't stop if this ain't where you want to be. God help me if I fall in love with you. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. Pass me by if you're only passing through. We ended that one short. Thank you. This is my friend Archie. This is my friend Charley. I'm Archie's friend Jack.
Are we supposed to remember this tomorrow?
George Jones, haven't done it for a long time. B&D, I guess. George Jones, haven't done it for a long time. I called her today an accidental mistake. Her name slipped out to some friend. Forgotten old feelings are brand new today. Right back where I've always been. She's just an old love-turned memory. Now I seldom see her around. She's just an old love-turned memory. But she still turns my world upside down. I went to some places where I knew she'd be, just to prove it was over and done. But the moment that her eyes met my eyes, I knew the sorrow had only begun. She's just an old love-turned memory. Now I seldom see her around. She's just an old love-turned memory. But she still turns my world upside down. She's just an old love-turned memory. Now I seldom see her around. She's just an old love-turned memory. But she still turns my world upside down. Yes, she still turns my world upside down. Thank you. We haven't done that one for a long time. Yeah. Here's a song I dedicate to all my old girlfriends. Well, I know she's the life of the party, and without her, things here would die. Well, don't you be fooled by her laughter. She's had her bad times, she knows how to cry. She drinks and she talks just a little too loud. With her pride gone, she tags along with any old crowd. I know I'm to blame, and I feel so ashamed that I made her the image of me. Well, I met her in a little country town. She was simple, old-fashioned in some way, but she loved me till I dragged her down. Then she just up and drifted away. Now she drinks and she talks just a little too loud. With her pride gone, she tags along with any old crowd. I know I'm to blame, and I feel so ashamed that I made her the image of me. Now she drinks and she talks just a little too loud. With her pride gone, she tags along with any old crowd. I know I'm to blame, and I feel so ashamed that I made her the image of me. Yes, I made her the image of me. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to have a little quiz here and see who can tell me who sang this song. Who was the first guy to sing this song? It was actually a #1 hit. Wrong, wrong, wrong. And if you guess it, Margie will buy you a whole round for the house here. I forgot to remember to forget her. I can't seem to get her off my mind. I thought I'd soon forget her, but I found out somehow. I think about her almost all the time. The day she went away, I made myself a promise that I'd soon forget ever met. Well, something sure is wrong, 'cause I'm so blue and lonely I forgot to remember to forget. The day she went away, I made myself a promise that I'd soon forget we ever met. Well, something sure is wrong, 'cause I'm so blue and lonely I forgot to remember to forget. I forgot remember to forget. Okay, who did that song? It was a #1 hit. That's right, Elvis Presley. That was his first #1 hit. Yeah. It is.
Who's Elvis?
Yeah. Another trick song? Okay. Okay, tell me who did this one then. As the maid poured wine, I prepared to dine. I knew I was feeling out of place. At a table as large as a river barge, I love you written all on her face. I appreciate your hospitality, but I wish that we could go. Let me drive you to McDonald's and I'll talk to you concerning something you should know. I'm just a common man, I drive a common van. My dog ain't got a pedigree. If I have my say, gonna stay that way. Highbrow people lose their sanity. A common man is what I'll be. I'll drive a Chevrolet just any day to leave your Mercedes Benz. People that I hang out with, they're my good time buddies, they're my friends. I'd rather chuckle-lug a glass of Budweiser beer than drink crystal glass of wine. So won't you make your mind up to believe in me? Leave your high-living friends behind. I'm just a common man, I drive a common van. My dog ain't got a pedigree. If I have my say, gonna stay that way. Highbrow people lose their sanity. A common man is what I'll be. I'm just a common man, I drive a common van. My dog ain't got a pedigree. If I have my say, gonna stay that way. Highbrow people lose their sanity. A common man is what I'll be. I said a common man is what I'll be. Oh, well, a common man is what I'll be. Okay, you're right. It was John Conley. You got it. No, that was the last song. You didn't get the last song. Free beer tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, see if you know who did this one then. There's no place that I'd rather be than right here with rednecks and white socks and blue ribbon beer. The barmaid is mad 'cause some guy made a pact. The jukebox is playing, there stands the glass. The cigarette smoke sort of hangs in the air. It's rednecks and white socks and blue ribbon beer. No, we don't fit in with that white-collar crowd. We're a little too rowdy and a little too loud. But there's no place that I'd rather be than right here with redneck and white socks and blue ribbon beer. A cowboy is cussing the pinball machine. A drunk at the bar's getting noisy and mean. Some guy on the phone says I'll be home soon, dear. Rednecks and white socks and blue ribbon beer. No, we don't fit in with that white collar crowd. We're a little too rowdy and a little too loud. But there's no place that I'd rather be than right here with rednecks and white socks and blue ribbon beer. The semis are passing on the highway outside. The 4:30 crowd is about to arrive. The sun's going down, soon they'll all be here. Rednecks and white socks and blue ribbon beer. Though we don't fit in with that white collar crowd, we're a little too rowdy and a little too loud. But there's no place that I'd rather be than right here with rednecks and white socks and blue ribbon beer. I love those rednecks, those white socks and blue ribbon beer. Got no guesses of who did that song, eh? Nobody's paying attention. Can't guess if you weren't listening.
Was that another Conley song? Or?
No, that was Johnny Russell. Here's a Waylon Jennings song. Cowboys ain't easy to love and they're harder to hold. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds or gold. Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi's. Each night begins a new day. If you don't understand him, well, he won't die young. He'll probably just ride away. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers inside. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Cowboys like Smoky Oak pools and Clear Mountain morning. Little warm puppies and children and girls of the night. Them that don't know him won't like him, and them that do sometimes won't know how to take him. He ain't wrong, he's just different, but his pride won't let him do things to make you think he's right. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers inside. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. They'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Thank you, thank you. When all your loves have ended, when all your friends have flown, who'll be around to want you when all your loves are gone? Only a fool would do it after the way you've done. If you need a fool who loves you, I know one. This fool keeps wondering why he fell in love at all. But you might need a fool around in case you fall. After the party's over and you need a place to run, if you need a fool to forgive you, I know one. You never know, you might get lonely when all your loves have missed. It never hurts to keep an extra fool on your list. After the party's over and you need a place to run, if you need a fool to love you, if you need a fool to forgive you, I know one. We haven't done that one for 5 or 6 years, so no, maybe not. We always can fool Arlie, but you can't fool Archie. You can't fool him very long because he picks up on everything right away. You see. Okay, you guys over there, you got to tell me who did this song when it's done. I played a wedding for the money, and I wish I could have told the bride and groom just what I think of marriage and what's in store after the honeymoon. And I was grumbling to the dancers about how men and women all drift apart. How a promise never made cannot be broken and can never break a heart. Well, suddenly from out of nowhere, a little girl came dancing across the floor. All her crinolines were billowing beneath the skirt of calico that she wore. Oh, what a joy came on the honored guest as everyone was drawn into her dream. They laughed and stamped and clapped their hands and hollered at her dance, little Jean. And they said, dance, little Jean, this day's for you. Two people you love stood up to say I do. Dance, little Jean, a prayer that you had was answered today. Your mom is marrying your dad. Well, my cynical heart just melted as I figured what this get-together meant. How it ended years of tears and sad confusion that the little girl had spent. And they told the band to pack it up about the time the couple cut the cake. But we played as long as they stayed for love that lasts and little Jeannie's sake. And we played dance, little Jean, this day's for you. Two people you love stood up to say I do. Dance, little Jean, a prayer that you had was answered today. Your mom is marrying your dad. It was answered today, your mom is marrying your dad. Thank you.
Well, the guy had it right.
What's that?
Nitty gritty dirt band.
Yeah, you got that one right. Yeah. The nitty-dirty, the nitty-gritty dirt band.
It's done by the older than dirt Dan now.
You want a break, or should we just play a little bit and then quit? Might as well play a little bit. That's because I haven't sang it for 20 years. I'll try it. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You were on my lonely mind. Into these last years, I have cried a million tears. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking till I can't even think. 'Cause in the last week, I ain't slept a wink. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. Last night I walked the floor, and the night before, you were on my lonely mind. I'm crying beers, I have cried a million tears. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking till I can't move a toe. 'Cause in the last week, my heart hurts me so. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. Into these last 2 years, I have cried a million tears. You are on my lonely mind. I'm gonna keep drinking till I can't even think, 'cause in the last week, I ain't slept a wink. There's a tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying for you, dear. You are on my lonely mind. You are on my lonely mind. That was the short version, because I couldn't remember the other verse. With a what? Oh, which one?
We're going to that wedding reception Friday night.
Which one? Oh, I love the song, but I don't know it. You got me stumped. Okay, I bet you can tell me who did this song. Well, Jesse was a lovely child from West Tennessee. Wilmore was an outlaw, hard-eyed and mean. One day she saw him stare, it chilled her to the bone. She knew she had to see that look on a child of her own. 'Cause ladies love outlaws like babies love stray dogs. Ladies touch babies like a banker touches gold. Outlaws touch a lady somewhere deep down in their soul. Well, Bessie was a lovely child, blonde and built to last. Billy was an old good guitar picker running from the past. Well, she heard all his songs telling nothing but bad news, but she made her mind up to try to get him, win or lose. 'Cause ladies love outlaws like babies love stray dogs. Ladies touch babies like a banker touches gold. Outlaws touch a lady somewhere deep down in their soul. Well, Jessie liked her Cadillacs and diamonds on her hand. Waymore had a reputation as a ladies' man. Then one night the light of love finally showed a sign. Jessie parked her Cadillac and took her place in line. 'Cause ladies love outlaws like babies love stray dogs. Ladies touch babies like a banker touches gold. Outlaws touch a lady somewhere deep down in their soul. Yes, ladies love outlaws like babies love stray dogs. Ladies touch babies like a banker touches gold. Outlaws touch a lady somewhere deep down in their soul. We're going to practice the ending of that one. Who did that one? Oh, come on. You just wanted a Waylon Jennings. Yeah, that was Waylon. Yeah. No, I love that song. I will learn that though, because I like it.
What's that?
I know the words, but I can't do it. It's too.
I guess I must have just about drank the $1.50 tank of gas, tank of wine. Just told me I can't have any more. You just told me. You haven't even started yet.
Okay, we'll see if you know this one. I've been throwing horseshoes over my left shoulder. I spent most all my life searching for that four-leaf clover, yet you ran with me, chasing my rainbows. Honey, I love you too. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made for all the world to sing. It's never old, it only grows. If you ran with me, chasing my rainbow. Honey, I love you too, and that's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made for all the world to sing. It's never old, it grows. Yet you ran with me, chasing my rainbow. Don't you know I love you too? That's the way love goes. Don't you know I love you too? And that's the way love goes. I even lost Charley on that, or I didn't lose Charley, but I lost Archie on that one because we haven't played that one. I kind of threw that at him there. So who did that one? That was Johnny Rodriguez. Yeah. Johnny Cash. At my door the leaves are falling. The cool wild wind will come. Sweethearts walk by together, and I still miss someone. Though I never got over those blue eyes, I see them everywhere. I go out on a party and look for a little fun, but I find her dark and cornered, 'cause I still miss someone. Though I never got over those blue eyes, I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all the love was there. I wonder if she's sorry for leaving what we'd begun. There's someone for me somewhere, and I still miss someone. I still miss someone. Thank you. I've heard Cameron do that one too. Here's a song I'm going to sing for Charley here. This song's just for Charley. I'd like to be in Charlie's shoes, is what I always said. For he had you and everything wrapped with a golden thread. Then Charlie left and went away, and when I got the news, it wasn't long till I was walking around in Charlie's shoes. Now I'm wearing out the shoes that Charlie wore, just walking back and forth across the floor. Those troubles that drove him away, I've got for company. These nights in Charlie's shoes are killing me. Those greener pastures that I found so quickly did turn brown. Now every little dream I dream, you're always tearing down. I never knew that Charlie's shoes could have so many casts of disappointing sorrows, and I wish he had them back. Now I'm wearing out the shoes that Charlie wore, just walking back and forth across the floor. Those troubles that drove him away, I've got for company. These nights in Charlie's shoes are killing me. Yes, these nights in Charlie's shoes are killing me. I may say that I don't care, hold my head up in the air, and tell my friends I'm glad when you don't call. But when the day is through, my heartaches start anew, and that's when I miss you most of all. And my eyes keep searching for you, my arms keep reaching for you, and my shoes keep walking back to you. No matter how much I pretend, I wish I had you back again. 'Cause nothing else means half as much as you. My world just seemed right the day you said goodbye, and that's why I miss you like I do. And my eyes keep searching for you. My arms keep reaching for you. My lips keep calling for you. And my shoes keep walking back to you. And my shoes keep walking back to you. Well, we've just about cleared the place out. We'll probably quit, eh? Are you on a ship?
No, heavens no, we're here for a few
You
weeks.
got a green band. I thought maybe you came off the ship.
Almost down the road.
Oh, okay. There's two ships in, so I wondered.
We saw them come in, so we appointed this. You just don't hear this anymore.
Yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
You couldn't do country without one.
No.
Love the song.
Yeah. Yes, I do. I like that song.
I bumped into it by accident one day on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
And there's Waylon with a skinny little black tie with a white shirt and
Yeah,
suit.
yeah,
And a drummer with the Briggs behind him. That's it.
yeah. But he played his own lead guitar and
Yeah.
his rhythm and everything. He was an awesome player.
Oh, he's got perfect, a really different, strong
Yeah,
voice. It's great.
yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
Right here. Right here.
oh, he's still there, okay.
Roma. It's a little bitty kid. Well, you said you were leaving tomorrow. That day was our last day. I said there'll be no sorrow, and laughed as you walked away. But a little bit of tear let me down, spoiled my act as a clown. I had it made up not to wear a frown, oh, but a little bit of tear let me down. I said that I'd laugh when you left me, pulled up funny as you walked out the door. I said there'll be another one awaiting, just to wave goodbye when you go. But a little bit of tear let me down, spoiled my act as a clown. I had it made up not to wear a crown, oh, but a little bit of tear let me down. Well, everything went like I planned it. I really put on quite a show. In my heart I thought that I could stand it till you walked with your grips to the door. Then a little bit of tear let me down, spoiled my act as a clown. I had it made up not to wear a crown, oh, but a little bit of tear let me down. Well, a little bit of tear let me down. Spoiled my act as a clown. I had it made up not to wear a frown. But a little bit of tear let me down. I said a little bit of tear let me down. Oh, well, a little bit of tear let me down. Thank you, small but enthusiastic crowd. Call her good? We won't call her good. These guys probably wouldn't appreciate our music too much anyway, so. What are they? Mexicans, I think, most of them. They're used to mariachi. You've been sitting for quite a session.
Are we tearing down then?